It is now official. The Republicans have muscled another extreme far-right winger, one who is accused of multiple alleged sexual assaults and who absolutely lied multiple times under oath to the U.S. Senate onto their already stolen U.S. Supreme Court. Judge Brett Kavanaugh is now Justice Brett Kavanaugh, and will have the opportunity to help lurch the court and freedoms that many of us have held dear for decades far, far to the right. Yes, for decades. And yes, we are all very screwed. That said, there are still ways to level and or reverse the playing field as we move forward, including adding seats to the U.S. Supreme Court to take back a majority for the majority of Americans who have watched all of this in horror as their key institutions, now including the U.S. Supreme Court, have been stolen from them. There is the possibility of impeachment of Brett Kavanaugh for the same reason that there will always now be an asterisk next to his name in the history books, just as there is one by Justice Clarence Thomas's name, who was placed on the court despite credible allegations of sexual misconduct back in 1991, just as there is an asterisk next to the name of Republican-appointed Justice Neil Gorsuch, next to his name after Senate Republicans took the unprecedented step of refusing to even vote on a nominee by a Democratic president to fill a vacancy on the court for nearly a year under Barack Obama. Just as there is arguably an asterisk next to the other two Republican-appointed justices on the court, Roberts and Alito, who sit on the bench only due to George W. Bush's almost certainly stolen election in the year 2000 and his likely stolen re-election in 2004. So it's a fait accompli. All 5 Republican justices on the 9-person court running it now all are under a cloud of uncertainty or corruption or theft or historic disgrace. And yet, for the moment, that's where we are, with many of us hoping to figure out how to carve out the difficult path of reversing the brutalities of this particularly corrupt political pendulum that has slapped the country, if not the world, in the face. But yes, it can be done. No, it will not be easy. Neither will it be quick nor painless, but it must be done. We have, in my opinion, no other choice for the Republic. And in order to do that, it is up to us, to we the people. There are no saviors other than us, other than you and I, people within earshot of my voice. We have to do this thing. And yes, we can do this thing. But we the people will have to overcome the same rigged political and corporate media system which has brought us to this moment of history in the first place.